Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's likely to talk about reaching great heights, but his journey may not go as far as his words suggest. His energy and kindness make him well liked, but when faced with challenges or tough decisions at work, he often prefers to step back rather than push forward. If you truly want someone who climbs high in life, watch what he does, not just what he says.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he finds it tough to bounce back quickly. He might get upset easily and could even withdraw from people or responsibilities for a while. You may see him get emotional or suddenly go quiet, needing space to deal with his feelings.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work find him friendly and easy to get along with. He's polite, shows kindness, and rarely starts fights or arguments, preferring peace over drama. Colleagues may appreciate his warmth but might wish he stood up for himself more often.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will genuinely feel proud of you and probably tell you so with a smile. In his eyes, your success is something to celebrate, not something to compete with or feel threatened by. He's warm hearted and polite, so expect kind words and maybe even encouragement, not bitterness or jealousy.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's not likely to secretly resent you. Instead, you'll find him quietly supportive, even if he sometimes gets a bit emotional or needs space to process his own feelings. He doesn't enjoy power struggles and won't try to bring you down or compete with you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to be more relaxed about money and may not keep track of every rupee. Sometimes he spends on things that make him or others happy without careful planning. You won't see wild shopping sprees, but don't count on him to be the careful saver in the relationship.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He usually lives within his means and doesn't go out of his way to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. You won't see him acting flashy or putting on airs to impress others. Still, he's not very organized with money, so sometimes small mistakes can happen.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's open handed and kind happy to help or share whenever he can. If he sees someone in need or wants to bring joy to others, he won't think twice about spending a little or giving his time. You'll notice he's generous both with money and with his care, choosing compassion over strictness.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. If you ask him about spending or saving, he'll tell you without hiding things or making you feel nervous. If you want trust and transparency in handling money, he's someone who gives you just that.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and won't expect you to do everything alone. With his caring and polite nature, he understands that both partners need to pitch in to keep things running smoothly. Overall, he values fairness and togetherness more than sticking to old fashioned ideas about household roles.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's likely to roll up his sleeves and actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and tell you what to do. He genuinely wants to support you and be part of family life. So he'll pitch in rather than act like a supervisor. Expect kindness and real efforts, not just words or empty promises.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side instead of arguing just to prove he's right. His kind and gentle nature means he listens and shows empathy when you share your feelings or perspective. If you want a partner who values understanding and harmony over being right, he's a good match for you.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he tries to stay respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. If something upsets him, he may get emotional or go quiet, choosing to walk away instead of lashing out. He might need some time alone to calm down and process his feelings, but he won't take out his frustration on you.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly, but his way of showing it is different from shouting or causing a big scene. Instead, he tends to withdraw, go quiet, or step away because he doesn't like conflict. If you crave steadiness and open communication, this habit might slowly wear you down.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He's able to say sorry and take responsibility, especially if you talk to him gently and calmly. He doesn't like conflict or hurting anyone, so he's not the type to blame you or make you feel small when something goes wrong. His caring nature leads him to repair bonds, not break them, so blame games aren't his style.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He is warm hearted and careful not to hurt or push anyone. So if you say no, whether about touch, sharing, or anything else, he listens and stops without arguing. He believes that true care means always respecting what you need.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He might feel a bit hurt or withdrawn if you're not in the mood for intimacy, but he doesn't take it as a personal attack or get angry with you. His sensitive nature means he could go quiet or need some time to process his feelings, but he won't blame you or make you feel guilty. So expect him to need soft reassurance rather than tough explanations.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He's the kind of person who values trust and would never use your personal or intimate moments to hurt, embarrass, or shame you later. His gentle heart means he wants to protect your feelings, not take advantage of them.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values emotional closeness and builds deep connections, so he isn't likely to chase new attention or flirt around. His caring nature means he wants to nurture the relationship he already has, not look elsewhere for excitement.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive. He doesn't act jealous, try to control you, or keep being suspicious about what you're doing. Instead, he wants both of you to feel safe and respected in the relationship.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He cares in a gentle, supportive way and does not use his concern for you as an excuse to limit your freedom or make strict rules. He respects your choices and doesn't push you to follow what he wants.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do everything alone. He believes both parents should help and he's willing to pitch in with the kids, whether it's taking care of them, playing, or helping with homework. You won't find him sitting back while you do all the work. He values fairness and helping out.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may feel emotional or hurt, but he doesn't explode or lash out at them. Instead, he often goes quiet or steps away for a bit to calm himself down. He's not the type to shout or punish harshly. Instead, he tries to understand and comfort them.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He cares about your happiness and respects your dreams and choices, not just your duties at home. If you ever need help to balance everything, he'll try to make things easier for you.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who will support your career now only to pressure you to quit after having a child. He truly values your happiness and wants you to keep growing, even when family life gets busy. If you choose to keep working, he's likely to back you up and help however he can.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His caring nature means he'll go beyond simply saying hello or following basic manners. He'll try to spend time with them, listen sincerely, and help out where he can. If there are misunderstandings, he's more likely to respond with patience rather than ignore or argue. He will try to adjust to your family, not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will try to handle it calmly, not make things worse. He may feel upset or even want to pull back, but he won't react harshly or cause a big scene. Instead, he's likely to stay quiet, step away for a moment, or talk things through gently.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the type who is modern with you but expects you to act like a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values kindness and fairness, so he doesn't want you to pretend just for show or change yourself to fit old expectations. If you ever feel uncomfortable, he's more likely to support you and help everyone understand you as you are.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you gently, not just stay out of it or quickly side with his family. He may not jump into arguments or take a loud stand, but he'll be there for you with quiet backing and care. Sometimes he might struggle with strong family opinions and feel torn, but his heart is with you.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't really a mummy's boy, but he does care deeply about keeping everyone happy and avoiding fights. If there's a conflict with his mother, he won't rush to her side just because she's family. He's gentle and wants peace, so he'll try to listen to both of you and understand your feelings.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He's unlikely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the value of trust and respects your privacy, so personal matters stay mostly between you two. You won't have to worry about family members judging you based on every small issue.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels warm, gentle, and mostly peaceful, with plenty of kindness flowing both ways. You'll find that he cares about your feelings and wants you to be happy, often lending a listening ear and helping out when asked.